So this is from a company called AKIYO. I think that's how you pronounce it. I could be totally wrong, but that's what it says, and that's how I'm pronouncing it, AKIYO. This is a 720p projector, and it can support up to 1080p. So in this video, we are going to do an unboxing, see exactly what you get for your money. We are going to see how many different devices it will connect to, and we're going to see what is the quality of the picture and how noisy it is, because it might be very noisy with the fan. You never know. So with that, let's get it open, shall we? This is a budget projector, by the way, in case anyone's wondering. So don't expect it to be fantastic picture quality, but it should be good enough, because that is the main purpose of having a projector, is to have good quality image and a very large screen. I'm not sure how large it can go up to yet. So it comes with a user manual, remote control, very nice, a HDMI connection, I believe. Let me just double check in case I'm totally wrong. Yeah, HDMI, thought so. Looks quite long actually, I'll have a measure up later. Power brick, which is 3-pin for the UK market, perfect. What's that? Oh, some cleaning utensils, or 2 of them with little buds on the end for cleaning, very good. And a tripod, a mini tripod. And that looks very nice, and you can change the angle of the dangle. Yeah, cool. And obviously the projector itself. Get that. So that is everything you get for your money. And like I said, it is a budget one, so it shouldn't cost you too much money. Let's have a quick look around. So we've got a mounting point for your tripod or stand, whatever you're going to be using. I probably won't use that, but I will test it just to make sure it works. Some nice little rubber feet, so it shouldn't move about on a slippery surface, which it doesn't, which is very good. Lens cover to protect the lens itself, very nice. And what do we have on the back? Connectivity. We have IR for your remote control, power, headphones, HDMI, headphones, or maybe speakers or something like that. HDMI, AV, and a USB connection. Very nice. A vent on the side, that might be a speaker as well, I don't know yet. So we have keystone and focus. Very good. Yeah. Controls on the top. Do not look into the lens. Don't look in the light, alright? So we have a left and a right, up and a down, an OK button, and a power on and off button. Yeah. First impressions is quite small. They did compare it. I think I see somewhere it was compared to a can of Coke. So we're going to get a can of Coke right now. It is a little bit shorter than the height of a can of Coke on its side, which is quite impressive, or on its back I should say. On the side it is a little bit bigger, and definitely the can of Coke is bigger that way round anyway. Yeah. Quite small, perfect for putting in your little handbag or something like that, or even in quite a big pocket. Yeah, you could easily fit that into a pocket, couldn't you? Right, let's quickly give you some spec, and then we're going to give her a little test to see how easy it is to set her up and see what the quality is like. To spec, it's 5000 lumens, its native resolution is 720p, but it can support up to 1080p. It has a plus minus 15-degree keystone adjustment, 25% zoom, and is compatible with iOS, Android, tablets, PC, TV stick, USB, DVD. Does anyone use DVDs nowadays? Games consoles, and comes with a tripod. Voila! So let's see how easy it is to screw this in. It should just screw in, shouldn't it? As you would imagine anyway. Yeah, very easy. no trouble there whatsoever. Put on there, make any adjustments you want. Like I said, I probably won't actually use the tripod for the demonstration. I will use one of my studio stands, my light stand, one of them, because they're all the same fittings basically. So yeah, looks very nice. It's quite light, but one of the issues we might need to look at is, or listen for, is noise, how noisy the fan is. Because I'm sure there'll be someone out there that says, oh, the fan's very noisy. So with that, I'm going to go and set it all up and see what the quality of video is like. I had a quick measure up and my screen size is 88 inches, and I didn't do that deliberately. I just set it up and I thought I'll have a quick measure up, and that's what it come up with. Network setup, very easy to do, had no issues with that whatsoever. It just found it, and then all I had to do is put in my password and yeah, job done, very easy. First test was USB stick, and it would only play a 720p, it wouldn't play a 1080p from the USB stick. My next test was plugging in a HDMI cable into my PC, and again, no issues, it just worked, very easy to do, and also it was playing a video at 1080p. Obviously that's because of my computer's actually running it and not the projector. Screen mirroring, again, very easy to set up. Make sure you read the instructions that pop up on the screen, which I didn't at the first time, and second time around I thought, oh, I better read it, see what it says, and yeah, it worked very easily. Again, no issues. There is a little bit of lag, but that is pretty standard nowadays. You're going to get lag because it's working through Wi-Fi, so there's a time delay, only seconds though, literally, but it does work and it works extremely well. Very pleased with the mirroring, by the way. Image quality. Now, it did take me a little bit of time to set this up because I was having some issues with things like the waterfall, where it was just too bright and it looked like it was all washed out. And yeah, just messing about with it, trying to get it right was a little bit on the tricky side. It's still not perfect, but it's not too bad. You have to bear in mind, this is a budget projector. Let's go through the pros and cons of this little unit. And the first one is bound to be, how noisy is the fan? You all know you're going to be asking the question and you all want to know the answer. So I'm going to play it right now without doing any adjustments to the audio. I mean, you wouldn't be this close anyway. Yes, you can hear it, but it's not that bad. And if you go onto the Amazon website and look this up, and you go into the comments, there was other people in there saying, yes, you can hear it, but you soon forget about it if you're watching a film or playing a game, whatever you're doing, you soon forget that you can hear that noise. And like I said, you wouldn't have it right next to you, would you? Yeah? The only issue that I think you might have is when you're mirroring, you can't adjust the colouring, if that makes sense. You can't go into the menu on the remote control and say, oh, I want to turn up brightness, or I want to turn up the colour, or down the colour. You can't do that. Don't ask me why, but it won't let you access the menu on here until you come out of the mirroring, and then you can do it, but only on that. So hopefully they'll bring an update out for that. That was the only issue I could really find. Quite like the tripod. I won't lie, it does feel like a good quality one. Yeah, seriously, it feels like a good quality tripod for the amount of money you're paying as well. Picture quality, again, I thought the picture quality was better than I expected it to be. The only downside is, like I said earlier, is the whites. They do look a bit washed out, and it is very difficult to get them really perfect. But with some fine tuning, you can get some beautiful colours coming out, and it looks pretty decent, even in daylight. Yeah, I had my windows or my blinds open for a while just to see what it looks like, and yeah, I was quite amazed actually. I thought, that's pretty good, considering you've got daylight coming through. Just wanted to show you what it looks like with daylight shining on it, and yeah, it's not bad.
Beautiful sound of the raindrops and the sparrows rushing to.
And then when I closed them, it's even better. Now that is pretty good.
Charming colors. Yeah, loves beauty and has
It's a
beautiful
little bit washed out, especially on the actual waves, but overall, for what you're paying, that is pretty good. Yeah, it definitely gets my thumbs up for the amount of money that this costs, and it is dirt cheap. Link in the video description in case you want to go and check it out. Yeah, it is very cheap for the amount of money it costs. It definitely gets my thumbs up. And connectivity, another bonus. Mirroring, HDMI, USB, perfect. Yeah, Wi-Fi. Got everything you need to connect to this for a budget price. That, in my opinion, is fantastic. You can have up to 120-inch screen. 120-inch. I had it up to 88, as you see in my video, but just imagine, that is humongous. So with that, let me know in the comments what you think. If you bought one of these or you're going to buy one of these, let me know in the comments how you're getting on with it, or whether or not this video helped you to decide whether or not to buy one in the first place. Yeah, I'm glad I don't have to buy one because I've got one. But yeah, very impressed with it. Does exactly what they say it does, and the picture quality is pretty good. It's not fantastic, don't get me wrong. And you know, when you've got too much light going on it, it does wash out the colours. But apart from that, it's pretty good. So with that, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down, and please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Check out the link in the video description.